Monsoon difficulty is the hardest difficulty within Risk of Rain 2. It increases the challenge of an already tough game by increasing the difficulty scaling by 50% and reducing natural healing by 40%. No matter what anybody says, it's an incredible achievement to complete Monsoon difficulty on just one survivor. So what if you did it on all 11 main characters in Risk of Rain 2? That's my task in this incredibly long video. Commando is the only survivor I've already completed Monsoon difficulty on throughout these two videos. Commando is a well-rounded survivor, being very item reliant. This makes him a fairly difficult survivor to use, as if you get bad items, your run is essentially over. This doesn't take away from Commando's pretty skillful arsenal of abilities, including a primary attack, a secondary damage ability, a movement utility, and a high damage special ability. Commando is my favourite survivor at the time of writing this script, so I enjoyed this challenge to push my limits and skill within Risk of Rain 2. If anything, it took way less time than expected. It was still very difficult and had a lot of challenges, but also a lot of constructive moments, such as learning when to stop farming coins and to fight the teleporter boss, and small optimizations to increase looting efficiency. My biggest skill boost from this would be that I am able to effectively dodge most enemies in the game. Obviously, the best way to live is to dodge every attack, so improving skill has vastly increased my capabilities within Risk of Rain 2. The most difficult part of completing Commando was getting that one good run with the right items. In general, the ratings are as shown. Commando wasn't the most difficult survivor, but very enjoyable in my opinion. Artificer is renowned for her extremely high damage. Her primary, second utility, and special ability are all focused on dealing damage. It's important to note that she does not have a movement ability. Movement items are extremely important. I have 2 games of experience using her in the past. There's a lot of learning to do. Also, I have to unlock all of her skills. Artificer time. I have 0 unlocks. I want to get all 3 unlocks in a singular run. Just gotta get some items. Let's go. And then, that's so fun. Oh my goodness, that's our first unlock. Oh, Artificers, awesome. Oh, oops, they're all dead. Wow. Well, that's quest number 2. This is gonna be a really short stream. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wow. Yeah. With all of her skills unlocked, I switched to use the Nanosphere and Ion Surge abilities. Undoubtedly the most powerful abilities she yields. Later on, you will see just how strong these abilities are. Anyway, let's get into... This is my first ever Monsoon difficulty run as Artificer. Whoa, okay. And I can stop full damage with that, got it. Yeah. Okay. It's amazing. We need a movement item. Artificer is pretty awful without one. So a Hopu Feather would make the world of difference here. Ah! Ow! That actually didn't even deal that much damage. Think you're so tough, man. Oh! Oh, just get absolutely outplayed. How much damage does this one do? A lot. Wrong one. Ah! Just keep hovering. Just keep hovering, please. Oh! The game may try to push us back, but we come back even better. Crit goggles? What is this crazy first stage? I don't think I actually want them though. 250 damage off that, wow. Insane base damage, I love it. Boss time. We love fighting the boss. Get ice walled. Haha. Get frozen. Twice. This is a good character. We just need items to proc, which we've gotten 0 of. I was gonna say that, like, maybe we might have a category checked off, because there's like utility, defense, and damage. I guess we do have defense, because we will barely take any damage. The healing drone seems very, very nice. Also, there's an equipment thing there. Gasoline! Let's go. What the heck? Okay. 3 nano spears. There's also a big chest. Hopefully that's in range, because I'm going to activate the teleporter. Okay, so now we activate Forgive Me Please. Put down the ice wall. Not nano bomb. Do that to the area. And then we win. That was high skill. A blue portal. Do we care about the blue portal? The answer is no. Another chain. Squid polyp. Sure. Whatever this is. Sure. Oh, definitely. We love ukulele. So I like it. We gotta find some chests. Oh, and it pierces too. That kind of makes this better though. This guy does 0 damage to me. He probably heals me if I'm gonna be honest, because of how much damage reduction I have. Another chest. There's a few more around the area. A red item? Ooh, doubled healing. That is crazy good. Is it worth it? I think it is. Yeah. Let's get some more drones. This single decision to buy this drone single-handedly carried the entire run. As you will see, getting an equipment drone to summon more drones is incredibly powerful. Let's find the boss and destroy it. Ooh, let's destroy this boss. How did I miss that? Oh yeah, that's putting in a ton of work. Leeching seed as well. Oh, yeah, we're good. The equipment drones are just taking care of everything. I think that was one of the best decisions I've ever made in this game. Ooh, it's this one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. Strike drones just pinning it against the wall. This is great. Oh, I'm killing one anyways. This literally is infinite airtime. There's a ton of chests around here. How many drones are there? Infinite drone exploit? This might just be the method, because... Oh, and a double jump as well? It's time to fight the boss. It's time. Ah. Do you gotta stay away from this, because once they start doing their explosion thingy, it's going to be very dangerous. Like this. This does not kill me. Good. This guy still needs to do his explosion thingy. Ow! Actually, okay. There we go. Ooh, that's decent. I didn't even use my equipment. We're going Primordial Cube. Okay, it's right there. Oh, that's 100,000 health. Please don't. Okay. It didn't get me. There we go. Please just be worth it. Honestly, it's worth it. More healing. After discovering that my damage was lacking at best, I gained a bunch of loot, including the bands. These bands are incredibly strong on Artificer. Okay, that took way too much money, but that's okay. We're definitely going to be buying the fire one, for sure. Okay, let's fight the boss. More grandparent. Where do I go? Hello? Okay, our damage is actually kind of good now. You know what? This guy's mean to me. He's getting the drone treatment. Take him away. Okay. We're set for the Mithrix boss fight. That is crazy. First attempt as Artificer. And we're at Mithrix. There's no way we beat him first attempt, right? That'd be insane. Don't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mithrix time. Wow. This is actually mad, bro. $150 health. That's like a lot of health. Ooh, he gets frozen. Love that. Yeah, you're not hitting me, mate. This is great, man. I love perma-freezing Mithrix. What is this game anymore? What was that? I genuinely feel bad for him. Being frozen every 0.1 second is definitely a tough life. I see his second phase being a massive issue. Oh, did that just kill him? Sure, dealt 40k in one shot. There we go. Now he's pissed. Can Mithrix get sucked in with a black hole? He can! I've never seen a character so well balanced in a game. You know what, Mithrix? Yeah. Oh. Sorry, Mithrix. That's really unfortunate. But now I keep all my items. Yay! I've never seen this happen before. What the hell? That's great. Well, rest in peace, Mithrix. You are fun to be around. Man, that was great. That was just so fun. I love being in the air for the entire Mithrix fight. Well, GG's. Wow. I was expecting more than one attempt, but
you know.
That was very unexpected. Anyhow, I'm confident in saying that on the 2nd of January 2026, Artificer is my new favourite survivor in Risk of Rain 2. Artificer is an incredible character. The limited mobility she has is completely circumvented by Ion Surge, gaining infinite flight. This completely immobilizes like half of the enemies in the game. The freeze effect possessed by the Nanosphere and Snap Freeze is basically a 3-stack of old guillotines that can be applied to almost every enemy. The most broken part of Artificer is the ability to turn Mithrix into an ice cube. Artificer was pretty easy to use and very powerful. She gets a 2 out of 10 rating on the difficulty bar. She was also incredibly enjoyable. This gives her a 9.5 out of 10 rating on the enjoyment bar. Engineer is a character who builds contraptions such as sentries and mines to destroy enemies. Similar to Artificer, the Engineer does not have any movement abilities. Rather, he has a bubble shield, which is his only defensive ability. The Engineer is able to place up to 2 turrets and 4 landmines at any time. Engineer's turrets are unique and aren't like any other ground turrets. These turrets are an extension of the Engineer, using any items grabbed throughout the game. However, they cannot move, and if you have ever played Risk of Rain 2, you know how bad of an idea it is to stand still. And no, I am not using the Carbonizer turret. So far, I've only played 8 games using Engineer. For whatever reason, the stream didn't record the run. Usually the live stream just booted up in it, so I will describe it here. To show proof that I completed the run, have the screenshot. I spawned into stage 1, which was Titanic Plains, gained some items like Cautious Slug and Will-O-the-Wisp, then I defeated the boss, Stone Golem, who dropped a Titanic Knurl. After ensuring that I had thoroughly looted the entire stage, I went to stage 2, located in Abandoned Aqueduct. In the previous stage I had picked up a radar scanner. This allowed me to easily locate the pressure plates. I placed both of my sentries on them and decimated the 2 Elder Lumerians to get both of their bands. Additionally, while travelling around the stage, I found a Shrine of the Mountain which I activated. After another Stone Golem boss fight, they dropped another Titanic Knurl. While the teleporter was charging, I looked around for chests, and found a cloaked chest sitting right outside of the teleporter charging region. Funnily enough, I have a 100% win rate whenever I find cloaked chests. Also, every single cloaked chest I've found has been inside of Abandoned Aqueduct. After getting a crowbar out of the cloaked chest, I made my way into stage 3, which was Scorched Acres. There are 4 important items I got from this stage. The first is that I found a Tougher Times 3D printer, and I had accumulated a fair share of useless grey items. At this point I had 4 Tougher Times, which blocked almost every single shot. There was a second 3D printer, which held Tri-Trip Dagger. Bleeding is extremely powerful as Engineer, so I got 3 of them. There was a gold shrine near the teleporter, so I did the only logical thing, which was to buy it. Once I fought and destroyed the Clay Dune Strider, it dropped a Mired Urn, which was the 3rd boss item to drop in a row. The teleporter charged and I went through into the gold realm. I defeated Oriela Knight, and got the 4 chests inside of the area, and picked up the Halcyon Seed. Stage 4 is the least interesting stage in the run. I spawned into Siren's Call and immediately started destroying 6 alloy vulture eggs to get the free red item. The alloy warship unit spawns, then gets obliterated, and the red item that drops is Resonance Disc. Probably one of the worst items to get as Engineer. It's not Happiest Mask, so it's not the absolute worst, but it's still pretty bad. Regardless, I ravaged the stage, ensuring to get almost every chest, and then went to stage 5. Stage 5 is one of the best stages in this run due to one single 3D printer. This 3D printer held the infamously strong Hopu Feather. I used the 2 other green 3D scraps I got earlier to get 3 feathers total. Once again, I got a variety of other items from looting, such as gathering 5 soldier syringes, 5 Tougher Times, and 2 bungers. With that, I activated the teleporter and quickly took care of the pests. That's a magma worm, by the way, and went to stage 6, the moon. I used my eccentric vase to hastily get up to Mithrix and started the incredibly difficult fight. Phase 1 goes pretty well. It's the second easiest phase. This phase is the usual. Mithrix got bullied. Phase 2 is even easier. This phase is notorious for being the easiest, as you just destroy a bunch of normal enemies. Phase 3 is the toughest phase of the entire fight. Mithrix almost ended the run on a few occasions. One time, he hit me with the pizza cutter attack, but thankfully the 5 stack of tougher times blocked it. Mithrix instantly ended any turret I put down, which made the fight substantially more difficult, but alas, I won the fight. Finally, phase 4 is more difficult than other characters. I got hit twice from Mithrix, which almost ended the run completely. However, Aerial Light spawned and shredded Mithrix's health, which ultimately won the fight. Once Mithrix was down, I charged the ship and completed Engineer on Monsoon difficult. Engineer is an awkward character. He is extremely strong mid-game, between stages 2 and 4, but falls off outside of those ranges. His biggest weakness is that the turret's base attack does not deal that much damage. So if any items do proc from it, they aren't as effective and will not deal as much damage as other characters. On the other hand, Engineer is extremely powerful with certain items such as Bungus. Engineer faces the main challenge that Commando faces. He is extremely item reliant. His spider mines and thermal harpoons are amazing. They are able to consistently proc bands while dealing heaps of damage themselves. At the same time, Engineer relies heavily on his turrets to deal damage. This is a huge disadvantage, as if the turrets were to die upon spawn, they cannot attack, and Engineer is suddenly really weak. In my opinion, Engineer is difficult, but his array of different abilities makes up for his reliance on turrets. He is definitely easier than Commando, giving him a 4.5 out of 10 difficulty rating. His playstyle is very passive, and I prefer a more aggressive playstyle. Because of this and other things, his enjoyment rating is 7 out of 10. Mercenary is often cited as one of the most challenging survivors to play. Mercenary is extremely powerful and renowned for his abilities. His abilities deal heaps of damage, while giving invincibility frames. However, he suffers from having low health. This is the main reason why Mercenary is cited as being a glass cannon. His abilities are very difficult to learn. Mercenary's abilities are very movement based. Being able to use invincibility frames and positioning are key to avoiding enemies and dealing the most damage. This is the first of 2 melee characters we will be using within this video. Unique from other characters, Mercenary is able to double jump, basically having a Hopu feather as soon as you spawn in. He applies a debuff called Exposed to Enemies, which increases on-hit damage and reduces his skill cooldowns. I don't have the alternative abilities unlocked, so let's unlock them. The first unlock is to stay in the air for 30 seconds. Let's just quickly go bam, bam, bam. I heard an item. You know what we're getting first. Poker's Crystal, of course. The best item is this guy. Oh my goodness, the invulnerability saved me. Another one. Oops, wrong one, but that's still good. Another one. Actually, a key. A key would be nice. Okay, we need another missile, so we can actually proc the bands easily. Okay, let's go. Let's get that. Surely that's enough to stay in the air for 30 seconds. Off the map. Hell yeah! Did I still have a double jump? Yes, I do. Ow. Well, I got all what I wanted out of that. The second unlock is one of the hardest achievements in the game, and it is to complete a prismatic trial without falling below 100% health. I threw attempts at this challenge, however every run ended with a wisp dealing the tiniest bit of damage. The closest I got was one crystal destroyed in stage 2. No matter how many restarts I did, progress felt extremely slow. After an hour of trying, I decided to try Monsoon difficulty without the other ability. Attempt 1, Stage 8. I had an amazing mix of items. I had easily destroyed any enemy and boss that stood in my way. So I started the 8th teleporter and almost destroyed the boss, but this happened. Okay, yeah, it's Grove Tender. Like it's wraps. Oh no! Okay, 3 for content. That was a 3 for content. I actually feel like I lost a lot there, even if it was just a run. Okay, I got Rocket back. You know what? We're winning this run. This is defined as the winning run. Without a doubt. There's no way that we lose this. We've gained like 2 trillion skill points. I know how to use a Sky. That was just me being a little bit silly and doing it so this segment of the video wouldn't be super short. Okay, let's get healing. There's a medkit right here. I think it's boss time. Ooh, yes please. I need just 5 more coins. I can get the 5 coins right here. Ooh, ooh, okay. So basically if I kill an elite, I'm invincible. Ooh, Deathmark and a Titanic Nil. That's really good. That's very nice. We buy that. Squid Polyp, okay. Ooh. We're getting the key. Cannot believe it, a red first stage. What is this character, the Luck Lord? Ooh, okay, so there's crit glasses at the back one, and this one will probably be this. Razor Wire. Razor Wire is really good, especially whenever you have like low ticking. It's gonna be very nice for a character like this, basically. Let's go get some more crit. Yes. Oh, 518 from a crit rocket. 80. Yeah. Let's get it. That's really, 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 really good. Let's go find my lockbox, because I sacrificed an item to get it. Wow, what the luck. 2 red items in the first 2 stages. What is happening? I'm not used to this. That's it right there. Sweet. That is worth it. Okay, wow, what is this run, bro? This run is beyond me. 3 reds in the first 2 stages and a Titanic Nil. Yeah, right. Yeah. Sure, buddy. Okay. And we get another one. Yeah, and you're telling me this is not scripted. Right. Just a typical run with your normal amount of red items. So why not? And we're not going to find many chests because this buddy spawned. I want the chests first and then we can buy the drone second. So that's the game plan. Ooh. This does mean wasting all of my money, but it could mean bans. That's good. Let's go and fight the boss, I guess. Yeah. It's expected that there's not much loot here. Oh my goodness, that was actually really bad for the Dune Strider. It really did not get much out of that. I think that made the Doomstrider lose even quicker than it would have lost. Okay. TC 280 time. Also, is there a chest back here that I missed? There usually is. No. After buying TC 280, I went over to that one cliff that nobody checks on this map. And there happened to be the rest of the chests in the stage. Literally every single chest was in the one spot that I didn't check. Is there a blood shrine? Anywhere. Because I now have to leave with not much. With a fraction of the items that I could have had. Sundered Grove, okay. The nice chest is up there. Probably should look at its cost. 4.6 thousand, okay. I need to get out of here again. I cannot be slacking, that's how I die. I need 4.6 thousand. Okay, I have enough now. So let's go. That's really good. It has proc coefficient, I'm pretty sure. Now I need a ton more money to buy out the rest of the stage. Finally, a focus crystal. I do deal a lot of damage, which is great. I just wish it did more. Come on. That is worth it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I really wish there was something better, but the more squid turrets, the better. Sweet. And we get Bandolier, which is also an amazing item. I cannot believe they've gotten 4 reds in 4 stages. That's crazy. Do we need to, like, not get hit by these guys at all? Otherwise, that means I just die. An equipment drone right next to equipment. I like the idea of that. So I think I might get... There's actually nothing that I care about. But up here, there's infinite rockets, which I like. And we basically just get a low-cost, high-damage drone. Yeah, let's fight. Sure, that's cool, I guess. It's really good, especially with this guy. Oh yeah, we go down here. Then we buy this, and then now we go back up. Sweet, another drone to add to the collection. Oh, I still do not have enough money. Everything costs so much. Oh yes. Spawn that. Uh-oh. That's really bad. If I get hit once, then the run might honestly be over. So, I gotta be so careful around those guys. Ooh, hold on. Tricky choice, but I gotta go with the trusty lockbox. Let's get this drone. For good measure. Is there a scrapper in this area? I don't think there is. That's okay. We're gonna use luck. This is literally like the best item I can get. Hits or something else. Can I get rid of some actual bad items, please? There we go. That's one. I'll get one more. Why not? I don't even know what I used to heal, since one of my med kits went. There we go. Next stage. Oh, that guy's nasty. Oh, let's wipe him out. More speed. I do like a lot of speed. More speed, more health, and that is crazy. Okay, another red item. That's really good. Do this. Do that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all 4 of them. I guess I don't need 3 banners either. 3 banners is kind of just like beyond unnecessary. Come on, a red, please. No. Okay, the game's being generous in different ways. The bans are like one of the only greens which are equivalent to having a red, because they're just so strong. What does getting more than 1 stun entail? Okay, just higher stun chance. This basically guarantees that almost every single hit's a stun on an enemy. This one's the last. There we go. Okay. Guess let's fight. Wow. That was great. If I don't die now, then I win. Well. Oh, it's down here. GG's. This is GG. Where do I go? Over here. Oh. Well, that's where the environmental log is. I rarely, if ever, go to this realm, so it's nice. Will it let me say, am I sure? Yes. GG's. That is amazing. Mercenary is genuinely one of the most enjoyable characters to play. While the idea of being a melee character in a game which highly rewards staying a safe distance away from enemies is daunting at first, once you get over this hurdle, you find that melee characters offer various unique mechanics that balance them. Mercenary works extremely well with focus crystal and items which proc, such as rockets, dealing huge amounts of damage. Mercenary is known for being one of the characters with an extremely high skill ceiling. This leads to his 6.5 out of 10 difficulty rating. He isn't as difficult as he seems due to invincibility frames. He is extremely enjoyable to play, leading to a perfect 10 out of 10 enjoyability rating. Congratulations to Mercenary for being an amazing character. If you are afraid of using melee characters, I would strongly recommend experimenting with Mercenary. Rex is a very unique survivor. It is the only survivor who exchanges health to utilize a multitude of abilities. All of Rex's abilities are damage based. The utility ability allows Rex to push enemies around, while applying a weakening debuff. Rex's gameplay style relies heavily on being able to regenerate enough health to use the higher damage health draining abilities. Before this challenge I have not played Rex. I do not have any abilities unlocked, so let's get into a game and unlock them. So I am under the ground when sprinting. Did the vines behind me hurt them? No. Okay. So that one's the mortar. This guy's cool so far. Okay, so it has like very little cooldown. And that's like a plant thing that stuns enemies. And I need to complete a teleporter event while under 50% health. This guy's gonna be really fun to play Monsoon with. Yes! So I want rejuvenation rack until we get that achievement. Heal 1,000 in one go or whatever it's called. Let's get even more medkits. Even more medkits. Oh yes, another medkit. Let's quickly just get as many medkits as possible. We should be able to heal 1,000 off one shot. There we go. This last achievement is probably the hardest achievement to get as Rex, and to get it, we have to throw this clay dune strata into a pit in Abandoned Aqueduct. It's hard because you gotta get Abandoned Aqueduct, and the teleporter has to spawn clay dune strata, so you gotta get pretty lucky. That is amazing. Yeah, this is probably going to be a great run. We're going to get the key for next stage. We're playing it in the long game. I mean, upgrading that common into possibly a red. That's my motto for lockbox. Infusion? Really good to get it this early on. What's that? Stun grenade. Meh. Could not care about that. Okay, wow. This runs just like that. That is shocking. Okay, boss time. The red item. We're dealing damage. We're dealing good damage, and that's very nice. Ooh, a death mark already. I think next stage. Yo, can you stand on this for me, please? Does this thing activate it? No. Ooh, there's another Shrine of Chance. It's great. Ooh, yes. Nice. Two very good items. It's boss time. There we go. That's amazing. Let's get out of here. Ooh, okay, it's this area. I gotta be quicker. Oh, I missed the lockbox. Don't know how. But anyway, in reality, what this game is how quickly can you loot the stage. Because that determines your power and how easy it is to destroy the enemies. Also, bleeding sucks with this guy. Like, it's awful. Yes, please! A bunch of mid-commons. Another missile. Let's go. Even more. Yeah, 3 missiles just breaks it. What's that? Is that another chest? It is. Okay, there's a bunch of loot that we need to get, but I'm gonna loot all the guaranteed items first. Statue time, please. Sweet. Oh. Let's destroy all the eggs. Yes, my lockbox. Double jump. Best lockbox ever. Is that a normal legendary chest? What the hell? 4,231. Okay, we're saving up for that. We're gonna get 2 guaranteed reds this stage. Where are the rest of the eggs at? There's one right there. And there's one more right there. Oh my goodness. Right when you were about... Yeah. That. Happiest mask, you know what? Since I'm getting 2 reds, I'll take it. Come on, give me something good. I guess I'll take it. Why not? Bye-bye. How many items? 50 items at this point. There we go. That's pretty good. Ooh, oh my goodness. Yes. I need that, and I need a scrapper. Lockbox. Please be red. I'm praying. Yes! Also, there's an equipment drone right there. I'm going to go back and get... If I'm gonna be honest, Bleeding's not very good as this guy. Bleeding's amazing as other characters, but... I don't know, I haven't really found much use out of Bleeding right now. Then I used the 9 scrap I got to get 9 stacks of Lens Maker glasses, effectively doubling or even tripling my damage. Additionally, I scrapped some other healing items to get a load of medkits. In my opinion, medkits are one of the best healing items in the game, so we got 6 stacks of them. This is the best stage in the run, which is surprising, because we got 2 reds last stage. Please don't shoot me off, thank you. Bands. We have bands. Let's go. 49 minutes. Also, we're doing pillars again. Let's go. It was worth spending an extra 30 seconds for an item. It very worth it. Okay. This run's just proving like every reason to why you should love lockboxes. They've never ever failed me. Okay, let's go. Hello, Miffy. We meet again. I love how the drones just completely distract him. Okay, last slam you gotta do before we get to phase 2, Miffy. How did that miss? I didn't even know Royal Capacitor could miss. $49k! I wonder what dealt that damage. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting to use this ability. Even if it's like one of the most useful ones. I just have so many minions that he doesn't even care about me. Geez, Miffy. You're gonna take all my items? Of course you are. Do I have my double jump back? No, not yet. And it's over for you. GG's, Myth. Let's get out of here. Bye-bye. Quickly die. Sweet. Rex Mastery. That was a great run. And so it left. Ready to grow into something more. Rex has an extremely unique mechanic which adds an additional skill set. The skill to balance damage output and health. Rex's unique abilities are extremely powerful, but require a high level of awareness of the enemies around you, as not prioritizing, say, an Elder Lumerian can be extremely punishing if it were to hit Rex, while Rex is at 50% health. This new awareness increases Rex's difficulty to a 4 out of 10. Rex is made much easier by his extremely high damage output abilities. Playing Rex makes you think differently about how you approach enemies. Playstyle is exclusive to Rex, and offers a new experience outside of other characters. Rex is extremely enjoyable, giving it a 9 out of 10 in enjoyability. To find out my next character, I spun a wheel with the characters I haven't completed yet. Looks like the next character is Bandit. Bandit has the unique mechanic of doing a guaranteed critical hit when he is positioned behind the enemy. With this, he is extremely powerful whenever he is behind enemies. Bandit has the smoke bomb ability where he turns invisible. This is extremely useful when going behind enemies to get the guaranteed crit chance. Bandit has an exclusive debuff called hemorrhaging. In short, it's basically just bleeding but on banned performance enhancing substances. A majority of Bandit's power is within his special ability. Upon killing an enemy with lights out, it refreshes all of Bandit's skills. Desperado increases base damage upon kills. Both are extremely powerful. For this challenge, I'm going to be using lights out. I know it's not the most optimal ability, but it's just way more enjoyable to play with. I haven't unlocked Serrated Shiv, so let's unlock it. If I'm going to be honest, this is one of the most painful challenges I've had to do in the game. I don't know why, but it just took me so long, because you have to not get anything that procs, because if anything procs, then the enemy's probably going to die before you can get the 20 stacks. You also have to balance survivability and getting backup magazines, which is also pretty challenging. Anyway, that's it unlocked. Stage 1. Let's go. It's a good stage 1. And I feel tiny again. Why am I so small? There's some backup mags there. That's really powerful. That could just win us the game. Okay, yeah, we are winning a critical hit with this. Yeah, right. 360, so it'll be 700 damage already with just a single critical hit. Let's get that. Let's get that. Crowbar, that's nice. Where are all the items? There's literally nothing in this stage. Healing drones. We want to get as many healing drones up as possible. Gasoline, that's really nice. That's a good, really good Shrine of Chance. 7 items. That's about as good as some of our other runs. Beautiful. That's not a great item, but it's fine. Just get immediately out of here. 6 minutes. That's pretty good pace. Okay. I think I could just wait here and just get my health up. Beautiful. We have quite a lot of money. Yes, shield generator. Are you joking? Are you joking? This thing's accuracy is worse than mine. Lockbox, save me. Less farming. That's nice. Nice. Oi. Oi, how does it miss that time? Let's just fight the boss and get out of here. How did that not, like, happen? Whatever. We have bands. That's all what matters, I guess. Okay. Let's get out. Surely there's a chest over here, right? Beautiful Shrine of Chance. Come on. I literally just complimented you. Yeah. Ah! Oh my goodness. This is where all the chests went. Another band. How much? We're at 27 items at 21 minutes. Okay. 28 now. It's the goal. I do not have enough money. Good to know. Bands and Royal Capacitor are like the best combo in the game. Let's get out of here. Okay, we're actually making pretty good pace. Good, now use this, and then he just folds. Yeah. Yeah, like, this is not fair. Important. Great! Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Hopefully there is a red 3D printer soon. I'm gonna get rid of Banner and Bungus. Somewhere around here. Let's just get this. Okay, so after we get hit, like a bit after we get hit, we just regenerate everything back, basically. Missile, let's go. Yeah, you know what? Say goodbye to you, Stone Titan. And say goodbye to you. Then I scrapped a bunch of items before going to the next stage. I'll take this as well. If I lightning struck with this as well, and the rocket spawns, oh my goodness. I'm gonna go for shields. Yeah. We get a ton more health. Bye-bye. I might strike him whenever I'm inside the range. That gives me bonus damage. Yeah. That dealt what, 30k? Bam. And dead. Come on, game. There we go. 5 goes to get our first thing. There we go. Please, can there be an equipment drone? Let's just go through the teleporter. Please, like, get through or something? Yep, bye-bye. And bye-bye. Bye-byes. Yeah, we're gonna have to do pillars, very sadly. You know what, it's gonna be okay. Pillar time, yeah. I'm so excited to do pillars. Okay, so the first shot we get on Mithrix has to be whenever he's close range with a lightning strike. Mithrix, I'm back again. Attempt 3 on this stage. Okay, that wasn't quite it, but it was close. This shouldn't hit me, but I'm still just gonna make sure. Oh my goodness, that triggered a rocket. Come on, rocket, hit him. Yeah. That's like 9k off a rocket. Bye-byes. Okay. Let's go. Stage 2. Yeah, can I just get a 28k on Mithrix next time? Okay, that just wiped everything out. Wow, that was way quicker than expected. Hello Mithrix again. Oh no, I need to wait. Hold on. 1 second, Mithrix. There we go. Oh shoot. Rutrose. It's going straight for me. Ow. That's fine. Maybe it's not. Oh shoot, my drones are dead. Are we for real again? Ah! Again? Yes! He still takes our items. That's fine. You know what? That's completely okay. Ah, the band didn't proc then. Okay. That is disastrous. We're waiting. Yeah. He just heals back so much health. This is absurd. GG Mithrix. GG's. You put up a very good fight. I just was really tanky. Time to get out of here. The ship. GG's. Anyway, GG's. Yeah. 46,000 max damage. Yeah. Bandit is one of the hardest characters in this video. He excels early game, however late game his ability to crit enemies from behind becomes less and less effective. Along with Bandit's relatively weak base damage, at maximum getting upwards of 600% damage to 3000% from Desperado, the big issue with Desperado is that it takes an insane amount of time to scale, as every kill gains 60% more damage, and it takes 4 seconds to recharge. It takes a minimum of 40 seconds to just get 1200% damage, double its initial damage. With this rant aside, Bandit is fun to play. He has action-packed abilities such as Smoke Bomb that takes quite a bit of skill to maximize their potential. That's why Bandit gets a 5 out of 10 in difficulty. I used to love Bandit. He was one of my favorite characters. Sadly, due to bad experiences, Bandit doesn't give off the same rush from every kill. This leads to his 7 out of 10 in enjoyability.